conversation, everyone, with somebody very close to me. And we got on the conversation about trying to be everybody's savior. It's a no-win situation. And some of us don't even realize it. See, many will figure it out and many won't. I've seen people go their whole lives enabling people, covering for them, trying to be their savior, trying to keep them from the consequences of their own thoughts and actions and deeds. We got to stop that. You know what? Life is so much better when you pull back a little bit. Because these people, they don't want to hear your advice when you see something coming. Like a car coming on your side of the road with the bright lights on, coming straight for a head-on collision. They don't see that. At the time when they're riding high in their arrogance and they think that they know that it's all figured out, well, what do? They'll hear you out, but they're dismissing you. They don't want to hear anything that you have to say. But when stuff hits the fan and things turn around in a bad way for them, you can't keep them off your phone. They're ringing your phone down. Now they want the answer on how to get out of this issue that you were trying to warn them about. Not that you're perfect, not that you're a guru and know everything, but when life teaches you a few things, you've learned to heed to it because it's like law. Once you see it, once you experience that whole thing, you can't get away from it. And really, it's not just the youth. There's a lot of folks who are of age. They're stubborn. They don't want to hear anything. Even people you know that you can see into their situation. And for some reason, when you try to give them a little nudge to warn them, they don't want to hear it. But when everything happens and the sperm hits egg, or the person loses their job, or they realize that this person that they're with, that they were fooled by, now they're rotten. Now they come to you now. Sometimes you can't always give them advice. Sometimes you can give them a quick word, and when you see that they dismiss you, let it go. I'm done. I'm done with most people out here who are so stubborn. Anytime I'm told something, I try to absorb it fairly, and anybody who sincerely has common sense or the vision to see into my situation and offer me help to make me better, I'd be a fool to not heed their advice. And we could bring this back out further. People in general, especially my people, who sometimes I don't even want to claim them sometimes. Seriously. We've fallen behind so much, many of us. And it's almost like we enjoy being late, enjoy being tardy, enjoy being ignorant, enjoy being broke, enjoy being the stereotype. It's like we enjoy it. And I realize that on that level, I'm not here to save anybody. I will help you if you're in my concern or area where I can help you. I can be concerned about you, but you're so far out there's nothing I can do, so I gotta correct that. Like I say, the area of influence is what you can reach out and touch, what you can help to change and influence, but you have to be willing for that. But your area of concern is beyond anything that you can do. So it makes no sense to worry about it. It makes no sense to lose sleep over it, because people are gonna do what they wanna do anyway. And you have to accept that, loved ones, whatever. If you've been following me for a while, you know I have an older brother by 11 years, older than me. He's been messing with substances all his life. There's just no excuse. You want to do this. You want to be this. I don't care how much pain you claim. The pain of non-productivity and being off the rail, and you know it. There's no drug that can hide you from that. The only drug that can hide you from that type of pain of not doing right with your life is the drug of leaving the drug alone. Clean living. Clean living. Hell, it's tough enough living clean. And we have things that come at us every day. Yes, we have to be responsible. You have to pay for the rent or the mortgage, car note, your food, your insurance, you have children. They're going to get sick. They're going to need things. They're growing. They want things constantly for a long time. And then to add on to it, the foolishness that we do. I mean, the ignorance that we embrace. It's a waste of time. And I'm not going to try to influence anybody, one iota, because I'm not your Jesus Christ. I'm not your receptacle. I'm not your ATM. I'm not the one that's going to stay up all night long. Some I will, in my inner circle, which doesn't mean we have to speak every day. I have people in my life that months can go by, and they can hit me and they can get anything out of me because the same thing can happen, but they know I respect them. And when they speak into my world and in my life, I respect it immediately because I know it's coming from a place of love and true support. But other people, I've given away so many sleepless nights and hours of talking, and where are these people now? But you know what? It feels so good to be rid of that energy. Before, it's like trying to fill up a bucket with water, and there are a couple of holes in the bottom, and you never get filled. You might get some in there while you're running it, and it gets filled up, but as soon as you walk away with that bucket, it starts to drain down. You see, with most people, whether you love them or not, you admire them, you think highly of them, and you realize that they don't have much sense. You got to let them go. You got to let them run into the brick wall they want to see. That's the only lesson, and even then, some don't see it. Do you. Be your own savior. Pay your own bills. Aside from your inner circle now, that will do for you. Even when they can't, you know they will. But other than that, these random people who come up to you in your life, and they try to evaluate what you have on a materialistic level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level. They may want something physical from you. You're not a shopping mall. You're not a store. These people are maggots that come at you behind smiles. And they take their time to get into your life because they see what you have. See, a saying was shared on another video that I saw about Ghana. I'm going to say this briefly. Here in Ghana, you have many people who are not sincere. They want to see how you're making it. And I don't mean just Ghanaians. I mean people from the diaspora in America that come over here. Man, that's why I stay ghost. But the saying that I heard was, they don't want what you give them. They want what you have. And this was quite profound. You can give them anything, and they're not happy with it. But what you have in your home, your furniture, your car, your gadgets, maybe your spiritual strength, maybe your mental way of dealing with problems or issues, they want what you have. And this is not just Ghana. This is all over the world now. People are being smacked to the point where they're waking up to see reality for what it is, and they want to dive back down into denial at your expense. Because see, you are supposed to enable them, to keep them comfortable while the wars and the storms go on, as opposed to facing it head on, coming up with your own way of maintaining balance and moving on like you do. If you're this way, I applaud you. Because so many people may be of age, grown men, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Grown women, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70. And they don't want to deal with the responsibility of being the age, the chronological age they are, and to be an adult. They want the easy way. But when do you get the easy way? You've been doing it the right way all this whole time. When do I get the easy way? You know what? I claim that now. And I've been claiming it because I clean house. Take your crap somewhere else. Especially when you've given them good advice or warned them of something. They didn't want to hear it, but now they want to come up under you and drain you down. No. Just like I was speaking to another young lady who has a couple of years on me that lives here in Ghana. She worked hard all her life to get her pension and her Social Security and whatever else she's accrued in her life, and she intends to enjoy it. Well, guess what? I've worked hard for my pension, I've worked hard for my Social Security, and I am going to enjoy it. Lancescurv and I, and hers too, combined, all of us. So, all of that, trying to be your friend to get from you and get a little, use you as a security blanket, no. Because a lot of us haven't made it. A lot of my friends are gone. I thought about it. I'm like, man, some are locked up, some moved away, some passed on. Some are still doing the same old foolishness that they were doing before. Same old foolishness which keeps them in a struggle. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired? So as I slow it down a bit and chill and think when I wake up, what do I want to do with this day? Where do I want to eat? It rained a little bit and I was lazy on my standards, and I just stayed in the house all day and just chilled. Laid down on the couch, laid down on the bed down here in the studio on the other side, went up to the top floor, laid down a little bit, looked out the window, went on the porch. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't take phone calls today, only in my inner circle. You have to have it that way. Because these people will take. You'll be running around behind them, picking up the slack. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your kids. They will do when they get grown. Well, they're adults now, but they still want the kid treatment. They still want you to be there as the safety net while they make their dumbass decisions. Oh, I don't have to budget because my mama, my daddy will make up for it for the bills this month. No, you need to live with your lights out. You need to be a little hungry for a couple days, and you'll see. Stop trying to be the savior for other people's lives that they don't even care about to focus on and do the right thing. Because you'll end up getting drained, and they'll skedaddle on and do what they want to do. Listen, I'm 62 years old. My mother passed away at 64. She should have lived a longer life. But she was so concerned about doing for my brother and enabling him and helping him. Wonderful woman, my mother, the best. But that was her Achilles' heels, and he manipulated. He turned it around to his advantage so he could always have a safety net. You should be doing for your mother at that point. What are you doing? You should at least give her the pride of her seeing you stand up as a man and raise a family or do whatever it is that you're supposed to do, but do it independent and as an adult with the right mind. I tell it like it is, and I learned from that. As much as I love my mother, I am not going to enable anybody to that point where I drain myself down in my life force, where I'm up out of here because of some ailment that stress brought on me and took me out. No, this is mine now. This is mine, and I'm enjoying it. And after this short video, I might go live. I don't know. I might just go to bed. I'm not even going to kill myself in this anymore, as many of you can see. You have to not be concerned for the people who are sucking from you. Yeah? When are you going to let that sink in your head? Like I said, you'll be gone, and the other people will find something else to suck down on. There's an animal, I think it's a dog or something. There's a little animal that runs around this area and makes a lot of crap. It just drops it. And I observed some flies on it. And that crap was dropped in front of my front yard, so I shoveled it up and put it in a hole and put some dirt over it. I saw some down the road, the same animal, or the group of them. And the same flies were on that crap. You see, they'll treat you like crap and use you down. And as soon as you're dead and gone, they'll find somebody else to suck from. They'll find some other pile of dung to suck from because they're treating you like that. Taking. Okay, I can't get nothing from you no more. I'm going to go somewhere else. This is human nature in this day and age, and it's worse than ever before. And social media has made people feel that they're entitled to get from you. Like they don't have to do certain things. You know, this whole time after the C-19 thing with the mask, you know, and Biden was giving out all of that money and people were sitting at home, and after a while they don't want to work no more. They don't want to earn no more. They don't want to strive anymore. You're supposed to strive for them. You're supposed to sacrifice for them. You're supposed to put them in a house. You're supposed to kill yourself working and sacrifice. And no. No more. And I've done it a lot. Thinking that it's nice to be noble and honest and giving, and you always have a fool looking at you. Yeah, okay, fool. Keep on thinking that way. I'm just going to keep taking from you. And you think these people can come help you? I know those who can come help me, and they know who I am too. And we keep it tight. We keep it small. We keep it close, because I'm not trying to fix up nobody's house or take care of their kids or do, no, especially when I know they are envious and don't want the advice you give, but they damn sure want what you have. And that's a fact. And in this life, you have a few genuine ones that will show who they are. You stick with them, but don't think every sob story is sincere. Don't think every tear is sincere. And don't think every kind word is sincere, because it can be just a hustle of you, time and time again. When are you going to wake up? You need to wake up now and see it for what it is and take care of yourself. And if these people don't like the fact that you take care of yourself, you feed yourself, you keep yourself living nice, you work for it, you suffered for it, you sacrificed for it, what's wrong with that? Get in line and do the same thing in whichever way you can do, right? That's how it goes. Leeches, in my life, that day is over. You ain't getting nothing from me. Anyway, let me know what you think. Lancescurv out, on to the next one. And it's a lovely, lovely time that I always have when I speak to you. Keep on giving me the feedback. I love to hear your words. Peace.